If you want to heal your body, you're not having great success. If you want to heal your relationships, your health, your wealth, it's all the same principles. Please, I want to share with you what to do and how to do it because it's very, very important. You know, a lot of people, majority of people, they want to get better and they will get better. They'll go on the cleanse, they use the herbs, they use the diet, and they change. It's not, no problem. But there are a few people who struggle. There are people who struggle and will use every excuse in the book to struggle even further. And I made a video talking about trauma and why trauma affects your self-concept of yourself and puts you where you are today. Okay, it's not a coincidence that some people who get ill stay ill, and some people who don't get ill never get ill, despite the fact that they may be eating the wrong foods or doing the things wrong environment. It has a lot to do with the mindset. I always tell you that it always starts with the spiritual, then the mental, then the physical. So everything comes from the spirit, mental, physical. It's not the other way around. It's not physical, spirit, mental. Okay. Sometimes when you, which I'll go over, when your physical is so strong, it can transcend to the mental and the spiritual. But you have it easier if you go spirit, mental, physical. And what does that really mean? Meaning that what you decide on your self-concept of yourself is what will translate to the physical. If you are a person who's successful, you'll always be successful, no matter what the physical might say. It will catch up with you. If you're someone who is healthy and always healthy and demands to be healthy in the spirit level, it translates to the mental and the physical. And the reverse is also true. If you have trauma, and trauma is putting stuff in your mind so that you are unhealthy and you catch ailments, then you remain unhealthy and catch ailments all the time. It's a mindset. It's a mindset because the mindset is tied to the spiritual. So spiritual, mindset, physical. Okay? So, for instance, the study of, the science of study of diseases is the reason why a lot of people are sick today. Because when someone gives you a name or tells you that you are X, you have this ailment, you accept it and you focus on it and you do everything along that line of that ailment. Okay, someone tells you have high blood sugar. All of a sudden, you go into fear mode. You do everything to make sure that diagnosis is real and stays real. Okay, it's a fact. You just have to look at it and look at it carefully, and you see what I'm saying is true. So they give you 5 different ailments, and you have accepted them all. Even when you're talking to people, you mention those words. You say to yourself, "I have this, I have that," and it's become ingrained in your spirit, and therefore your mental, and therefore your physical. So it's very important to understand this because there's such a thing as manifesting your desired lifestyle, your health, your wealth, your finances. Basically, you have to act on the physical level as you want to be. If you want to be healthy, act as if you're healthy. For instance, if one person is overweight, 2 people are overweight, one has the mental idea that they're always overweight, will remain overweight. The other person who is overweight, but mentally speaking has made the assumption that they are healthy, will eventually get to the shape they want and will be healthy. The one that says, no, I'm overweight, so I can't do this, is the one that will stay overweight. The one that is mentally has projected an image of themselves as they want to be and is acting presently in the 3D world that they are healthy, even though they are not healthy, will become healthy. It's just a matter of time, that it will catch up in time. So I say it's very, very important because if you don't have a good self-concept of yourself, you cannot change the physical much. And even if you did, it will revert backwards because the subconscious mind operates by your self-concept, how you see yourself. It has nothing to do with the physical. Physical just confirms it. So that's why they said success breeds more success, health breeds more health, because it's projected into the spirit world into the mental into the physical. So you get more success, you get more health. Whereas if your mental and spiritual side is depicting ill health, even if you're currently healthy, the ill health will catch up with you because your subconscious is repeating the film of you being unhealthy. It's very important. So how does one fix it? First, write down exactly what you want. You have to specify exactly what you want. You have to say, I'm healthy. It should be clear, but always in the present tense, as if it's already there. And accept nothing else. So this is how you write down in a card. You say, I'm grateful and happy that I am your goal. Always in the present tense. So you can see, I'm grateful and healthy that I'm healthy, that I work out every day, that I feel fantastic, that I eat the right foods. You write that in an index card, like a business card, okay? and you take that business card and you keep it in your pocket. You look like this, a typical business card. You write your goals down here, and you can put a picture on the other side if you can print it, and keep it on with you all the time. And every single moment, look at it and read it loud and visualize it in your mind. It doesn't have to be clear. It just has to be something that you accept. And even if you're not accepting it right now, the fact that you're repeating it all the time and saying it, it's going to embed into your subconscious eventually. And in the same time, you're going to pretend or act as if you are already this person here. I can't tell you how effective this is. It's so effective. It's so powerful, so effective. Act. You just act. First, you see clearly what you want. Take your time, write it down. Then write down on a goal card. Put a picture of a symbol that represents it. For instance, go to Pinterest, type the health keyword you want. If you find a picture that you resonate with, put it here. And the other side, put your goal here, and you read it over and over. Read it 100 times if you can a day. Whenever you can. You're bored, pick it up and read it. And don't stop. It will get to a point where that image is in your mind forever, and that image will translate to the mental and then the physical. You will start to take actions. Remember, you're pretending that you're already that person, so you take those actions. You go on a better diet, use the herbs, you will do everything in line with that new identity. And even if your 3D world is preventing you or is making it hard for you, you'll still move towards that goal. For instance, if you're not really strong, you start to lift weights. If you can't walk too far, you walk a few steps every day, just a few, but you will not stop because you are making the assumption that you're already this person that's healthy. Okay, do you understand? Very subtle, but this affects the spiritual, the mental, and then the physical. The physical hasn't caught up yet, but you are already seeing yourself as perfectly healthy. So when people give you they go to a professional, they give you a diagnosis, I'm not saying ignore it, no. I'm saying that turn your focus to what you want, not what they've given you. Because if you don't turn your focus to what you want and focus on what they've given you, you are doomed. You are doomed. Do not accept anything else but perfection in your mind, meaning that what you want to be, this is for relationships, this is for finances, this is for everything. You have to know exactly what you want, and you need to put it in your mind so that it's stuck in your mind and repeats over and over again. And when you're in doubt, you take the note and you look at it. This will change your self-concept, okay? The trauma that you had that put you in a place will go away because your trauma, let's say, for instance, you're in a car one day, and then you heard your parents insult you about your weight, and therefore ever since then you started gaining weight. Well, you have a negative self-concept of yourself as being overweight, that your parents didn't give you the approval you wanted because you're overweight. So now you're punishing yourself to be overweight. Okay, that's on the spirit side. So it comes mental and it comes physical. Well, by repeating this, I'm healthy, I'm fit, I'm in shape all the time, it will eventually override the old programming. You don't have to figure out the old programming. You don't need to go and break down the old programming. You just need to replace the old programming with a new one. And that's why the difference between therapy, and what I'm teaching you, therapy, you're going to relive the old situation and make more of it. This one, you're replacing the old bad information with good new information. So you have a better self-concept of yourself. Things get better. And you must act physically as though you are healthy already, within reason. You have to act that way. You have to pretend you're that way. Okay? And if you did the programming correctly, it won't be that hard. I mean, initially, the physical effort is required is hard. But because your self-concept is of a healthy person, you act like a healthy person. You eat like a healthy person. You accept information like a healthy person does. And eventually you become a healthy person. Just a matter of time. The 3D hasn't caught up yet. So no matter what you're experiencing, no matter what they've told you have, I'm not saying ignore it. I'm just saying find what you want in your mind. Program your mind and your subconscious so that your physical can have an easy time to manifest it as real. I hope this helps you. Please make sure you follow this. Have the best for yourself. Think of the best for yourself. Imagine the best for yourself, and accept nothing but the best for yourself. You need not be perfect, but you should always have the assumption that you are who you want to be. Even though it's not currently so, it will become so in just a little bit, a matter of time. Persistence, consistency, and time is all you need, but you'll get there. Okay? Use the fruits, use the herbs, use the therapeutics, and stay consistent. You'll get your results. But program your mind, change your subconscious, and win the game.